Fucking hello. Hello there. Hi, Bobberman. Starting to think you like this game. This motherfucker made another anime intro. Listen, I said I wouldn't, and then I played this game and I was like, I have to. I have to. I had the urge there. And I couldn't resist. Hey peeps. Hey, I don't know nothing. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I think this might be, painstakingly, the last VOD for this game. The last stream. I might be wrong. There might be another one. I'm just thinking because the way we've been through the game so far, it seems like we've been through all of the areas. We're finally in the Froglands now, so I can't really envisage there being much more to this. And they're saying we're gonna kill the War Chieftain or whatever, so I'm assuming it might be like the big guy himself. I don't know. I hope it's not. I hope the stream isn't just like 10 minutes long, because if it ends early, then likely I will just I'll end the stream and I'll just title it the shortest stream I've ever done. But we're gonna have to see. I really do love this game. I'm actually quite sad we're near the end of it, which is always a good sign. And I actually, part of me is like I want it to be longer, but also I'd never want it to be padded out. And I think, you know, AAA industry and everything is sort of acclimatized us to infinite experiences. You know, always another update, always another patch, always something more to the game. To, you know, mainly for the reason of if they can keep you playing something, they can keep getting money out of you. So I like this a lot because it's a conclusive experience, and I'm sure I think there's DLCs for this game anyway. Don't know if I'll play them on stream. I might just play them on my own time. I really hope the boss music frog band survives. Got to be my favorite frog faction. If there is one critique, I keep saying if there is one, I have about 2 or 3. There's not really much music for the fight sections, which I'm a little bit disappointed by. I would like more sort of music. I know it's, you know, I'm pretty sure this is quite a small development team. And evidently, by the way they've designed the game, you can tell it's not meant to be like a billion-dollar budget sort of game. So they've done really well with what they have. That being said, I think just a little bit more music would have been nice. A little bit more combat music. I've only really heard combat music in the mole arena section. I haven't really heard it for any of the bosses. Apart from like the frog band in the background, but that has been the same music for every fight. I don't know, I like it to be different. In fact, the absence of boss music... almost choked on part of my sandwich, I'll still eat you. I've, in the absence of the boss music, added Smell of the Game from the Guilty Gear Strive OST. Because I just need a song to be playing. And if we're approaching the final boss fight, I think that's a very appropriate song. Because it is just... it's just such a hype song. I love it. But anyway, let's get into the game. I am feeling a lot better than I was yesterday. Although yesterday I wasn't feeling necessarily awful, but I certainly wasn't at my best. You know? So did I? There we go. Alright, load game. I'm probably gonna have to end up deleting this save and play because I am very adamant on going back through this game and recording it for a video. I'm doing a stealth game this month that I've actually got to get on editing now. But then next month I want to be looking at Tales of Iron because I really enjoy this game. Of course, by watching the stream, you understand there's going to be spoilers, and I hate to inform you guys that my fucking best pal, my mole friend I met in the last stream, well, his body was here, I think it's despawned, but he died. He died in the fucking fight, man. I'm really sad about it. And, like, these two hardly spoke to each other, so... wow, you're decked out. Yeah, look at me, dude. I will have to say, I've got a new shield, I've got a better sword, I've got a long sword as well. I will say though, the armor, if we are near the end of the game, in regards to the armor, like, this is like stuff I got in like the second stream. So 2 streams ago, I got this armor and I got this helmet. Well, no, okay, I got this helmet last stream, but I had a helmet of a similar defense stat, like 2-3 streams ago. So, in regards to, like, how the upgrade system goes of your armor and everything, I'm still a little bit dubious on that, because again, it's very linear progression, there doesn't seem to be a lot of counterweight to it, so there's no real reason to take a weapon that's weaker, because, I mean, my agility isn't even that bad for moderate weight, like, it's not like on Elden Ring where it's ostensibly different, it is pretty much the same. Maybe the distance is a little less, which is why I keep getting hit by some heavy attacks, but other than that, it feels pretty much the same. Also, I was thinking about, because yesterday I spoke about how there is an interesting sort of advantage and disadvantage to taking stronger ranged weaponry, because you have less ammo. So, like, for instance, we got like a double barrel shotgun from, well, a sawed-off shotgun from the last stream when we went to the mole area. They're like these sort of Soviet moles, the Great Bolshevik Republic, and you get 8 bullets for it. It is very, very powerful, and arguably probably does more damage in 8 shots than you could with 12 shots of a crossbow. That being said, what I did like about it is that you got a what? Yeah, I got a sawn-off shotgun. It's pretty sick. You'll see it in the fight, because we have a fight up ahead. It's really good, but there was for a moment an interesting advantage and disadvantage where when we were in the arena fight, we couldn't actually get ammo anywhere. We had to buy it. And because the ammo for the shotgun is a lot more expensive than for instance, the bow, which is, I think, 1 monster part per shot, whereas compared to the 10 monster parts per shot for the shotgun, there was an interesting sort of, actually, you know, you had to consider both things. It was quite balanced very well. Oh, this does more damage and is overall quite a powerful weapon, but it's a lot of money to refill it as opposed to the bow, which is a lot weaker, but I can use it a lot more. It's good. I like it. It's just a shame that it was sort of limited to the mole area, because when I refill this, look, I'll show you how it works. Bang, 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 bang. Refill this. I got my ammo back. Easy. So, yeah. But again, I'll say it, I genuinely love this game. Let's go refill our poison, actually. Poison back across here. Rest in peace, my mole friend. It affected me a lot more than I thought it would when he died. Like, genuinely, I was like, wow. These two have hardly well, no, they've spoken to each other, but, like, they don't have genuine, like, actual written dialogue. It's all through, like, the Valiant Hearts picture stuff. So the fact that it was so affecting really, really got me. Okay, here we go. Come on, Dennis. It's the fight. It's so...
Even in the frog slime and its stench of death, it felt good to be fighting with his brother at his side.
Okay, so this is it. No, he's the last boss. This is him. Okay, so this is the last fight. Ow. Hold on a moment. I need to see if the music's on. Hold on, here we go. Here we are. Is this the main guy? I think so. Second stage.
You wouldn't believe it.
He's dead! My
from
brother's dead!
His friend.
Did you just put on your own boss music? Yeah, I have to, dude.
His brother. And they wouldn't take him.
They killed my brother! Fuck me. Oh my god, yeah, he goes ham on this. Okay, he leaps for the shot, okay. Okay, so we can just dodge past it, that's fine. Ooh, okay. Start the music again. Start the music again. Yeah, so this is the main guy, I think. I think this is the last guy. And, hope the music's not too loud. Hope it's not drowning me out. I don't know how I feel about this, man. I'll be honest. I actually don't know how I feel that this potentially... I hope it's not. But the fact that our brother just died, potentially, like, this is meant to be the climax, right? My buddy just died. My brother just died. So... I don't know, man. I hope it's not. I really hope it's not. And again, you can tell that, like, the fact I have to put on my own fight music isn't brilliant. That is, to me, the leading critique of this game. Musically, other than the main menu music, I just don't really feel much presence. The ambient noise is brilliant. I really like the ambient noise, but there's moments where I'm, like, in a fight there, and I just really, really want to be, like, focused on the fight and like, enjoying that, and there's no spectacle to it. And this is meant to be the climax, so if they had little musical budget, it should have gone at least into this. There should have been something in this to make it a crowning moment. This just feels like another fight to me, you know? This doesn't feel like the crescendo of it all. I hope crescendo's one where it goes up and not the goes down. Anyway, let's give this another shot. Come on, Dennis. Ah, fuck. Ow. If he does a leap, I know it. Still my heart is blazing. If it would kill me, I don't even know what I do. Can't even know the smell of the game. Fuck me. Dennis, watch out! Oh!
Everything the evil frogs had taken from him, his father, his friend, his king. They wouldn't take his brother.
It's time for phase 2, baby.
Him.
Cool rat facts, this music isn't the Frog's boss music, it's Reggie's. I was fast the whole time! Do your jump. Really? The hitboxing on that move is super weird. I'm behind him and it's hitting me. Come on, big boy. Oh. Oh, I was barely out of range of that. Alright, he goes across the realm with it. I'm like one hit, so this is likely not going to end well. Yep. Restart the song. Is the music too loud, by the way? Because it's mine. It's not too loud for me, but I do have my headphones turned down. Let's give it another try. Okay, that's good. Music sounds fine. Get him, Dennis! Ah!
frogs had taken from him. His mother, his friend.
I was blocking that, but alright.
They wouldn't take his brother. And they wouldn't take him.
That's so weird, that hitbox in there. Fuck me. Come on, big man. We're not done just yet. Right, leaks. Oh, barely. Barely. Now here we are. Oh shit. Yeah, that's you guys are gonna get so tired of this song. Let's try attempt number 4. Oh, I was facing the wrong way.
No, that you wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him. His father, his friend, his kingdom. They wouldn't take his brother. And they wouldn't take him.
The hitboxing on that is so weird. Now this is the hard part. I've got a full HP bar this time. Okay. God, that is millimeter. That is difficult to see the telegraph on that. Okay. Ah, he's won this. Fuck. Dead. Ah! Okay. We're doing well, we're doing well. We got over full HP bar that time. Completely unrelated, but its fishing chip's good. It's really good. It's a great takeaway. It's very good. I'm surprised. Do you really just not have that in America? Is that just not a thing? It's good. Fuck. Dennis!
No, Reggie wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him. His father. His
That
friend.
hitboxing is extremely bad. Like, I'm behind
They
the attack and he
wouldn't
hurts
take
me.
his brother. And they wouldn't take him.
Like, what is that? I'm sorry, the hitboxing on some of those moves is actually atrocious there. It's actually atrocious. Like, how does that hit me? I'm behind him. No, this is where it gets really hard. Fuck. Of course, yep. Getting your tongue parried, that was funny. Come on, big man, I'm only 1 HP. I can't even, no, I can't. He recovers so quick. I've got to see what he, okay. The distinction there is when he's doing the one across the screen, his tongue's going up. When he's jumping, he's going middle of the screen. Okay, we're close. We're really close to beating him here. Let's give this another try. 6th attempt. Oh, Dennis, I'm glad you're here. I sure hope you don't get killed in the conflict. That wasn't a parry? Game, get real. Cut to Dennis dying in the conflict. And I have to dodge away because he does a shield bash.
No, she wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him. His father. His
The
friend.
hitboxing on that is actually so bad.
They
I'm
wouldn't take
past
his
the
brother.
attack and it still
And they
hits me.
wouldn't
I'm
take him.
actually first enemy I've been completely messed with other than just the shield boys. The shield bashes in this game are also kind of fucking ridiculous. I'm gonna save my bullets for after this because his third phase is quite hard. So I think it's best to just save the bullets for that so I can just spam damage. I have to be in the middle of the screen for that because if I'm in the corner, he still swings when he's up against the wall there. So the animation still thinks like I haven't got past him. So then I get hit. Fuck! Which is good, because he does this twice and then he gets tired. Okay, here we go, here we go. He goes middle of the screen. Ah, fuck. Oh, I'm throwing it so hard right now. Yeah, he's going across. Oh, he was lying down, so I missed a bunch. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, I went into it. It's like half a second of a telegraph there, man. It's hard. Dodge into it, you're really smart, Snob. Dodge away, put the shield there. Do your parry attack, you little bellend. There we go.
No, that you wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from it. His father,
Hit.
his
Yep.
friend,
Put the hitbox on that sucks us.
they wouldn't take his brother. And they wouldn't take him.
Okay, I quite literally just walked past that. That's interesting. Don't want to focus. The Elden Ring of 2.5D rat games. It is a satisfying difficulty. I don't think like it's like ball crushing, but I do think it's like something that is tangible, so I enjoy it a lot. Here we go. Full HP, half blast. Come on. Ah. Oh. Okay, he's down to a fifth of health, come on. If I just stay close to me, he won't be able to hurt me. Yeah, if I just stay close. Does make getting across the screen quite hard. Oh, I dodged into it! No! Fuck! I don't even know how close he was, but he must have been so close. Oh, I dodged into it. I panicked. I thought he was doing the vomit, man. Ugh. One more try. Not one more try. I'm not talking about. I'm playing this till I finish it. Come on, you bastard. Oh, okay. I underestimated the range of that again. Oh, that was quick.
No.
Record time.
That you wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him. His mother, his friend.
Should have some poison for the last stage. Yeah, potentially.
They wouldn't take his brother. And they wouldn't
Jumped into
take
it?
him.
Did you or did you not see me blocking that? Are you serious? Did it hitbox behind me somehow? That is fucking shit. I should have saved that poison. I was gonna be honest, I was looking away. Death penalty. Why aren't you looking at my stream at all times? Here we go. Oh, I wasted 2 bullets. He's not taking damage right now. Yeah, move it. That was dangerous. Oh, we're so close. Don't fuck up now. No! Oh, come on. At least the fight, there's not any climactic music for it, but at least the fight is like, I think this is the most difficult fight of the game so far. This is about as hard as like the Mosky King or whatever, and that one was quite hard, so. Don't fuck up now, fucks up. Make a move now, buddy. Dennis, you sealed your fate.
You wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him. His father, his friend, his kingdom. They wouldn't take his brother. And they wouldn't take him.
Okay, what's that easy? This attack's quite easy. Oh, your other brother? Yeah, the chef and the blacksmith are still alive. This is it! I missed. Ah! Heal, heal, heal. Oh, come on. Ah! Oh, barely. Oh, barely. I've got him. Yeah!
The war chief was dead, and the kingdom saved. But what did it matter if his brother was gone?
We did it, fellas. He's alive! My brother! He survived! Equip. Oh, I guess I have to. I'm the king of the Ratlands or something. My brother survived. I knew you were too good to die, bro. Come on. Let's get out of here. Is that really the end of the game, though? Is that? No way.
The rat folk rejoiced to have their king home. They had prepared for Reggie's coronation in the throne room.
I guess this is the end of the
They
game.
had been sure he would return to them. To Reggie, it was a bittersweet victory. He had proved himself, but it came at a cost higher than gold.
Please, please. I may have saved the kingdom, but I'm now an orphan. I'd love to imagine a mod where they replace the cheers with yippee, just like collectively. I'll do it. Wait. Yippee! Thank you kindly. But there has to be no. There has to be a secret. There has to be a secret. Because I got the statue, right? There has to be a secret room. There has to be a secret room. I refuse to believe there isn't. the fucking king, mate. Yippee! My royal robe.
It was the start of a true golden age, free
Did you ever
of
go
the
into the
scourge
castle's
of
locked
frog
basement?
spawn.
Yeah, we've been in there.
Working with the molefolk below, they built a new kingdom of steam and industry and wonder. But that is, as they say, a tale for another time.
I like, okay, they have little mole characters, that's cool. Okay. I'm sure there's meant to be music playing here. I turned the music off because I wanted to play my own music there. So this isn't the game. I had it turned off because I was playing my own music, forgot to turn it back on. But yeah. That was, wow. So there's a lot to say about this game, and a lot of it's positive. Published by United. Yeah, it was a small team. It was like 4 guys working on it, right? Published by United Label. You give them the members of the team had like 5 seconds each. These guys get like 30-second scroll. Yeah, guys, it was us. We published it. Yeah, just look at the label, boys. Just to let you know, it was us who published it. Founder, United Label, Marek Timsky, Business Development and Publishing. I think it would have been nice if the devs had were on the scrolling and not just like had a 5-second debut. There's a lot to say about this game. I actually am finding I'm quite emotional at the end of it, which I did not expect to be. And honestly, I don't know if it's fully warranted because in regards to the story, it's very simple, very forward. It's the typical. You get attacked by the barbarians, the berserkers, and you go on your revenge, and you become the king of the kingdom. All of that golden age, like it's very much the average fantasy story, and that's not. I don't say that in a mean way. I just say like in regards to the sort of plot. That is those are the steps there. That's the format. But I really liked it. I actually liked the fact it didn't try anything that was really complex in regards to the story. I'm glad they didn't make the brother like a twist. I was here and I wasn't very optimistic. And FBI, open up! Oh, no! 31 people. Holy shit. Well, you guys just missed me beating the game. So that is a shame. But thank you, Des, very much for the raid. I do appreciate that. How was your stream? Actually, I don't know what you were just streaming. 31 people for a credit screen. Woo! Oh my god. Guys. Now welcome to the credit screen stream. Whoops. No whips at all. No whips at all. I appreciate the raid. Clearly I needed to be worse at the game for the raid to come in on time. We just beat the final boss. Also kind of saves you guys spoilers for this game. Jay says fuck you. Why doesn't Jay come in the chat and say it themselves? I absolutely can see Jay opening up Twitch now. She's sleepy? Right, then she's a coward then. She's sleepy. She can open up a tab. What? Anyway, the game itself I really, really liked. Story-wise, I'm glad I didn't do anything complex. And, I at the beginning I was like, oh, I think the brother's going to betray them. Like, the brother left the ring and then there was an attack. It was because of the brother. And in actuality, it wasn't. The brother was along for the ride and was helping you. I really like the world building. I think that is the strongest foot forward, and I know it's coming from me, so making, giving animal characters the sort of stage there, that's an immediate, I've got a soft spot for that. But I think even the way they did it, it wasn't just fucking winds of change. But I had a good time, man, so that you've been having a good time on here too. I think this is going to be the shortest stream I've ever done, if we ignore book streams, because I'm just talking now, there's nothing else for me to play. The game's done. It's finished. I've beat the game. There is more to do there, but I unfortunately I might be able to resume the save and we might be able to go and find the statues. We might be able to do that. I'm unsure if it's just going to clear the save because the game's over. We'll have to see. That being said, I really like the world building. I think that was the biggest strength this game had, along with the visual design and the world building. It was really, really good. I really enjoyed, I thought it was really just, it was very tongue-in-cheek how they do, like, they replaced the word tail with the word, like, rat tail. And they had all, like, these sort of puns for the great Bolshevik Republic below the kingdom, or below the mines, rather. I liked that. Actually, I think there genuinely could be a whole game of about this length, maybe a little bit shorter, for the mole area, or just like generally. I think there's more. This game came out like 1.5 years ago. I think there is so much more to do with what they made here. I think it would be a shame to abandon it, but again, you know, they made a story or a game beginning to end. They weren't sequel baiting. They weren't doing anything. Well, it's a tale for another time. They've left it open, and I think that's fair enough. It's not sequel baiting. It's just leaving room for if they want to continue it. I'm actually going to go and check out their Twitter after this because I want to see if they are talking about a sequel potentially for this game. I'm such a massive fan of Tales of Iron. Like, I am the super fan. I am the super rat fan, and I'm the biggest frog racist. That sounds like out of context for the people who were in the raid, but I am the biggest frog racist and the biggest Tales of Iron player. I love this game. It's so good. Ultimately. Oh, I think they named Reggie after one of the rats someone had because they're in the credits. Rolo the sausage, Gary the dog, Oreo the rabbit, all our friends and family. That's sick. That's cool. The biggest strength is world building, visual design. I liked how they were. We can continue after this, I think. Was it?
The greatest threat was conquered.
Okay.
But Reggie wondered if there were any tasks he'd left
done.
unfinished, or foes left undefeated. Now was the time to be sure.
Okay, that's fair enough. I was about to say, like, otherwise it does kind of like... It's nice that it finishes it off conclusively like that, but then also is like, hey, if you want to finish off anything left behind, go ahead. So let's quickly get our stuff back. We definitely haven't filled out the catalogue of stuff. There might be stuff after this to play. Armor. There we go. This tower shield's a bit much. We can't have this. Take that. Actually, what was the shield we did have? Oh, the weight really goes up for that. Let's keep that. One-handed. I think this is one of the best swords, right? Oh my god, yeah. Look at that. The two-handed and one-handed is insane. So I think we'll be keeping everything really. And our ranged is max damage, like it cannot get better. So that's good. I wonder if we get any more crafting stuff for winning. This is something that needed changing. I'm surprised this past QA that for some reason you could just keep coming back and they had to keep explaining like, oh yeah, you need a blueprint for this or whatever. Like, just let me open the menu. Ooh, this is cool. This is exactly... I like this. Let's use this. Oh, I like this. I've got like little cowl and everything. That's cool. So yeah, I've got a lot of thoughts on the game. I'm absolutely going to make a video on this game. I really love it. In regard... Because it does... If you look at it mechanically, right? Is it the best game in the world mechanically? Not really. For someone like me, who isn't... Hate to dash the quit, but I hope the rest of the stream goes well. Glad I could catch you for a bit. Take care. Thanks, Des. Mechanically, it's not the most complex game. In my opinion, that's a good thing. I like that it's simple. I like that... Oh! Oh, hey, dude. Oh, he's just chilling. He's having a drink. Again, I like that it's quite simple. I think, especially when you're on like a 2.5D sort of game, it can be a little bit difficult to really make a complex fighting system without... So what was in the basement? We're gonna check that out. We'll check that in a moment. Basement, it was like, in the basement there were the undead, and then there were the mines, and there was, yeah. So it's like, down here it's for crypts. This is where the undead are, this. We also got a gas mask to go through this area, and head up there. So it was all good. It was a fun time. What was I saying? Yeah, I think it's difficult in a 2.5D basis to have a really complex fighting system. To me, I don't know if everyone would agree, I found Elden Ring's fighting to be quite complex. So, obviously, having something like Elden Ring's fighting in a game like this probably wouldn't be that great. I don't know if people agree with that. Elden Ring's the only Souls-like I've played, so I don't even know if I'm fully behind that, but Elden Ring's fighting just feels more complicated than this. You know, you've got the parrying and you've got the attack, and I mean, it gets even more simple when, you know, I can either block with sword and shield, or I can just block with my two-handed. something I didn't really like about it, to be honest. I thought it would necessitate, like, oh, this does a lot more damage. But if you're trying to resist projectile weapons, you need to have the shield, otherwise you can't block it. I thought that would be the go-to, and I think I was dying a lot at the beginning, trying to switch between these two, when in reality I could have just... I actually don't know why you wouldn't just use a two-handed. If there's no... If I can block everything regardless, what is the downside of me not blocking like this? Like, what is the downside of me just having this weapon out? If this is doing more damage, I should just keep using this. And then I don't even have to switch to get through obstacles and stuff. Like, I can just keep using this. So that was a weird design choice. I thought it would have given a nice level of complexity, and I think even just a little bit more difficulty if you needed to also switch on the fly to block and everything, rather than just use one weapon, and that wouldn't have affected the environment there. It wouldn't have necessitated needing more than a 2.5D sort of game. So that was weird. I didn't really get behind that, and when I discovered that, I actually felt a little bit... I felt a little bit, not sad, but just not even disappointed, just a little bit like, oh, okay, that's a weird choice. I thought that was a really peculiar decision they made there. But the combat overall is very simple, and I enjoyed it for that reason. What I found actually quite weird is, because there's all these different heavies and like parry stun attacks that go on, and they all have to be telegraphed in a way that fits the indicator, I found actually that one of the scariest attacks was just the standard attack, because you couldn't tell whether the animation was a wind up to a heavy or a parry. You couldn't tell, like... it was difficult to actually tell where the point was to parry the hit or to block. Like, you couldn't tell if it was just an idle animation or if it was something that was going to accompany like an actual attack. So it was weird how the parries and the heavies were meant to be the scarier attacks, and sometimes they were, but ultimately just the random standard attack caught me off guard a lot more. There's a few scruples I have with this game. For instance, I'm assuming if we get into the secret room, we'll be able to work out why the undead are below. Because the game was like, what has his father been doing? Why were the undead here? And then we haven't really built off that. So I'm assuming we need to go and sort that out. So I think we have 3 of the statues. In fact, we can go down and place the other one there. We bought one in Moletown, so there should be one more. Let's go try and grab that. Because I think if we go and grab that, we should be able... Hey, Sammy, what's up, Bert? Someone went into the tower. Oh, actually, no, I think they're telling me to go into the tower.
With peace restored to the kingdom,
ooh, grand
Doug
tournament.
organized a grand tournament in Reggie's honor. As tradition decrees,
Are you going to play a good game now? I know you say that a lot about what I play, but if you call Tale of Islands a bad game, I will just kill you. That's a very reasonable reaction. I will just kill you. It's a very good game. I really enjoy this. Also, don't sit there and be like, oh, you're going to play a good game now, and like you're talking about League earlier. Like, shut the fuck up. Don't you ever speak again. Let's go underground real quick. I'll go up at the statue. Right, if we hang a left. Okay, I believe it was the Idol of War. Yeah. So there's one that we're missing, and I think it's going to be somewhere above ground. And then we'll be able to get in the secret room. And if we can do that, we might... I don't know if it's just going to be... It wouldn't be a piece of gear. I think it is going to be something quite important. I really doubt it's just going to be a piece of gear, because it's the end of the game. So there's no real point giving that to us at the end of the game, when all we can really do is just run around and hit some enemies over the head for a side quest. Okay. Ooh, is this for the... So this is like another arena thing. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. So they have rabbit people. They have mole people turning up. That's sick. I like that. Okay, let's go fast travel to the town, because that is just gonna take us to the arena. and I don't really want to go in the arena right now. I don't even know if I'll do the arena stuff on stream. I may do. I don't know. I don't know how I feel, because we've gone through the main story. There's clearly still stuff to do here, and I do really enjoy this game, so I think... Let's head Longtail. Let's see. Are there side quests here as well? No, there's no more side quests in the town. Because someone gave us a bit of wood, I remember. They gave us a plank of wood, so there's going to be someone along the road here who's going to want this. Hello. These guys fucking farming. Oh, they want the plank of wood.
The farmer's bees had been lost in the invasion. He would buy a new hive, if only he had the materials.
I wonder where I could get you a plank of wood. I have the plank of wood. What? Hello? Do I not have it? Really? What? How? Yeah, I have the wooden planks. Game? Oh, I need to paint it. Okay. I'm assuming I need to paint it. But it only said wooden planks. Where would I get paint? I don't understand that. I'll take a look around. There might be some stuff over here. You're still working on this bridge. The war is literally over, my boy. But can we at least can we bury this guy? He's been here like months. The war's over. How is he still there? Get the union on this, man. Also, let's turn the music back on, because... Oh, shit. Strange creature. It appears that you didn't remove all of the strange creatures from the sewers. What the fuck? Hold on. This game is very peculiar because now the stream... Hold on. I need to turn the overlay on and off. For some reason, it's hidden the overlay. Yeah, the game's hiding the overlay again. Ah, shit. Okay. Yeah, this game's a little bit weird of the stream overlay for some reason. There is something that says the overlay doesn't work with all games. I don't know why it just sort of shorted now, but it's definitely on. Apologies to everyone. This happens every time with this game, as has happened every stream. Task to do there. Some loot down there apparently I didn't grab. I wonder if I can find the paint. Oh shit, you guys are still here. No! This is real fucking trivial, huh? Oh no! Bugs! Fastest hand in the West. Actually, I think I'd get some arrows back if I loot them, so... Yep, literally get all my ammo back from there. Oh, I didn't mean to go down here. Well, if the loot's going to be anywhere, it might be down here, so I guess we'll check. So if people are chatting right now, I have the stream overlays not up and I can't be asked to turn the game on and off, so I'm probably just going to keep going and I'll check for chat periodically. So there's a statue here that we took. I think that was the second one. Oh god. Oh, that damages me. Interesting. Just drop down. There's stuff we didn't get here. Ooh, that is sick equipment. That is so cool. No, I don't like axes. Sword is where is that? Apart from the poleaxe. Poleaxe is cool. Okay, so we made our way down. Probably best if we just go back up this way. Calling it now, the king was trying to unlock eternal life. I think so. That would be a reasonable thing to assume. And I think because he was pretty much the only thing keeping the frogs away from the kingdom, he wanted to find a way to stay alive forever so he could keep protecting people. That's what I'm assuming the motive would be. Like, look how cool my guy is. He's like a fucking knight, dude. Oh god, no. Through the basement. I doubt there's anything at the top, but I'm just gonna check. I think the game would have said on the map anyway. Paint. I just don't. Where the fuck? Where would I get paint? You know? Oh, it's just a little watchtower. Okay. Oh. Thank you. Got my fucking pump action shotgun. Rest in peace, Jay, you will be missed. Are you doing the DLC now then? This isn't the DLC. In fact, I don't know if they have DLC for the game. I'm doing the background stuff. I'm trying to find whatever this person's looking for. Although I don't know where the fuck I'd get it. I don't think it's paint. I think that's a little bit of a fucking lie. I don't think they need paint. I think the game's glitched. What the fuck do you want? You fucking... Really sure you don't just need me to give you the planks? Because I have them. Yeah, for some, that is weird. It was an update, I think, that had a post-game about the King's locked room or something. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to get the statue now. That's what I'm doing. Post-game about, yeah, getting the King's locked room. Alright, that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm just very confused about this because I have the plank. It's right here. Wooden planks used for all manner of construction. It's the one in the image as well. So that's what I'm confused about. That's peculiar. She didn't ask for paint, and the narrator didn't bring up paint. It was planks. Do I need to get another one? Do I need to try and find... Well, there's loot there. I don't know, potentially. I also didn't get all of the chef's dishes. I'm missing an ingredient for the last one. I ran past the loot because I'm very intelligent. Let's go back. What am I... Oh! Oh, I was meant to pick this up from the get-go, I think, because I do not have this store. This has just been here for a while, evidently. Sorry if the stream's doing anything weird and I ought to have. I'm just checking chat. Okay. I think I've missed something. Hold on, I'm gonna quickly look it up on my phone. Wooden paint. Wooden paint. The fact it's coming up tells me people have had this problem as well. Found in the ranger's thing upstairs. Complete Reggie's armory. Complete the chef's book. End of the Mozzies, defeat the Mozzie Queen. Da, 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 da. God, this is not what I was asking for. Thank you, man. There's a trophy guide. This side quest starts out at the mill. Fucking... I hate that every site needs cookies or a login or... Ah, you can't just look at shit anymore, dude. Okay. Cheese. Honey. To get this item, you must complete the beehive quest. You ought to fulfill the beehive quest by scrolling below meal 4. Okay. Beehive side quest. This starts with the farmer looking for some paint and planks. Deliver him these 2 items to be given the honeybee. So, not the honeybee. Honey for meal. Longtail Village. They're there. Okay. Can you tell me where it is? You can buy the paint beehive from the merchant in Longtail. Okay, so I need to go and buy it. Alright. Need to buy it. That's misleading a little bit because he only brings up, like... He only brings up the planks, not the paint. And also, like, the fact the wood and the planks, or the wood and the paint come up together rather than, you know, just on their own tells me... I don't know. The fact that, like, the planks would come up on their own, but then the planks would come up with the paint, just didn't seem like they were of the same thing. I don't know.
White
Also,
paint from iridescent larva shells. A perfect finishing touch to any wooden construction.
Okay. Right, we got the paint. Let's head back. Okay.
Grateful for the materials, the farmer could make honey again. He gifted the first batch to the king.
Okay, honey. Lovely. Now I'm just looking up where we get the trophies. Symbol of harvest is found underneath a broken bridge on your way to the watchtower. Found underneath a broken bridge. Because we got the symbol of leadership, family, and war. Yeah. Statue found in the statue room in the crypt can be purchased from... Yeah. So, below the bridge. So, it's in Longtail Village, so it's here. Okay, interesting. So, that means it would be somewhere here. Let's go. It's down here somewhere, I'm guessing, right? Let me check the map real quick. I'm here. No, it's the one leading up to the watchtower. It's not here. Are you the Mole King yet? I am... Well... I'm not the Mole King, but I am generally the king, and I killed the final boss. So we're just doing some post-game stuff now, which, you know, I usually wouldn't do. I would be like, oh, okay, that's the sort of dramatic ending point. I'll do this in my own time. I'll see you guys later. So the fact that I'm still going really speaks to how much I love this game. There's also some arena fights to do that I might do. I'm unsure. Under here, I think this was blocked before now. Here we go.
Another statue. They were so similar. They must be a set.
Thank you, Geralt of Rivia. Right, let's fast travel real quick, and let's see what happens. This is the secret to your father's past. Oh, okay, so now the overlay's working. That's interesting. Into the crypts we go. It happens, I think sometimes it happens when I'm fast traveling. It's very weird how that changed. But okay, let's go right. Alright, so let's see what's in here. Wonder what it is. The Tomb of Rattus Augustale. Bro, it's a boss fight. It's a boss fight. I'm gonna go save. It's a fucking boss fight, I'm telling you now. Because there was the Tomb of Radnor Rodinson. That was a boss fight. This is a boss fight. Okay. Hold on, let me see. Which is the hotkey for the music? That's the hotkey. Alright. Got my fight music ready. Know it. Ow. I think I was meant to come here earlier because I feel like I'm a little bit over leveled for this, I'll be honest. Ow. You gonna do anything, buddy? Well, that was fucking easy. Yeah, I think I was a little bit over-leveled for this area. Rat's August Tail Key. Key to the stash of treasure. Ooh, got an ancient crown. So then there's more stuff to do at Reggie's, and there's an achievement for weird-looking frog. This is a weird breed of frog. One of them must have fucked a skeleton or something. We're gonna go to the armory. Cash these in. I think this is the first game I might actually 100% on the achievements. I mean, I don't 100% any games. I just play them until I get bored of them. I'm a very fickle being. Weird looking dog. I said before in the second stream, I genuinely mean it. If there was someone out there who could like mod how Reggie looked, I would pay good money for them to do it of like a border collie, little border collie guy. I would, and that's like the first time I felt that way about a game before. So we went there, a little bit disappointed with that, to be honest. Like, yeah, it's good gear, but I also thought, like, I don't know, there'd be, like, some sort of secret in regards to the undead. But there was a whole thing about, like, what the fuck is it, what the fuck was Dad doing with the undead? And then, like, all of a sudden, the game's like, oh, okay. We forgot about that. We're not going to talk about the undead thing. People coming back to life after being dead. That's just how it works, dude. Feed me a meal most delectable.
Sickly sweet aromas filled the air. Reggie never knew roast grub leg could taste this good.
I love roast grub leg. Yummy. So there's also a secret room above the castle I want to take a look at. I actually don't know how you get in there. It doesn't seem to connect to the dummy room. Might be a bloody honey-glazed grub leg. Delicious. God, all these guide websites. This is the problem. You type in secret room and everyone's talking about the 4 statues room. The locked room is the king's secret stash. No entering. That can't be right. Locked door on 2nd floor of castle. Are you able to even unlock? Guessing you may not have talked with Doug in the courtyard in the post game. Pretty sure that's the king's bed chambers. Only unlocked after basically getting every achievement. I'm not sure of the specifics, but it was the last thing I unlocked. I think it does connect to the dummy storage room. I'll take a look. I don't think it does, because there's no adjoining wall there. Based off what someone just said, it seems like I need to complete the rest of the game to get in there. Sounds like it was the king's bedroom. Which, you know, I should be able to go in, because I'm the fucking king. Alright, mate. Okay. I can guess not, then. Right, dummy room. Oh my god, they all have little weapons now. Oh, it's my armory! Oh, shit, and they all have stuff. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so there are some sets. So these are all sort of meant to be armor sets, I'm guessing, some of this. That's sick. I like that. This one's cool. So these are meant to be like the sort of rat fighters outfits. This is the heavy armor. Up here we have some of the insect weapons. We have the barbarian stuff here. We're actually missing a helmet. So I need to get all of this. We're only missing, I think, 2 helmets here. 1, 2. Everyone else has a shield and a weapon. So we're missing just 1 piece of equipment here. I wonder how I missed that. Let me check. I'm just going to quickly open my Steam and see how I'm looking on my achievements. How do you even say, you've unlocked 23 out of 36. Ah! Let me see this. What achievements do I need? Become king. Yep. Ones I haven't completed. Complete the ranger faction. Complete all quests. Complete the arena faction. Complete Reggie's armory. King of Kings. Collect all other medals. A new war chief rises. Defeat Green War. Okay. No, this isn't going to happen. Some of this is talking about the Bloody Whiskers mode. And that is going to be a whole other playthrough. So I think that locked door in front of the smithing room leads to the area. Oh, maybe it does. Let me take a look. If that has been it this whole time, that'd be hilarious. I don't think so. No. But I think, you know what? I do think the room goes up there. I just don't think I'm able to go in yet. Yeah, it has the little king's icon above it. Okay, that makes sense. Yep. This is the door that would lead to it then. Okay. So what it's showing though, when I'm looking at the guide, I need to complete stuff to get in there. And it would be, I mean, we have an hour and a half, but a bunch of this is I need to go through, and play on Bloody Whiskers mode. Defeat Greenwater and Bloody Whisker mode. Like, yeah, fat fucking chance. So that may be it, guys. That actually might be it for the stream. Which I'm quite sad about. I mean, the game isn't over for me. I'll keep playing it, but I actually really enjoyed streaming this for you guys. Like, the view, it's paradoxical I bring this up, because the fact that I brought it up maybe implies that I care a bit about it, but genuinely it's not a big deal to me, the viewer count. Of course I see it, because I'm streaming. Also, we got fucking Greenwater's head on the wall. Very nice. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, you know, like, I don't really care much for the viewer count. I've noticed that, like, it's gone down because, you know, Tales of Iron's a bit more of a niche game than Darkest Dungeon, which a lot of people liked, and that's about the viewers being there, using the characters of some of the members of the community. So a lot more people are into that than this. But I really, really love streaming this game for you guys. I really enjoyed it. I do the same if I'm not streaming. I talk to myself when I'm playing games a lot, so it doesn't change much. But I'm glad that it has been, I hope, a fun experience for you guys as well playing this game, and I genuinely do recommend you guys get it yourself, even if you have seen it. It is a lot of fun. Story-wise, again, it's quite simple. I thought the ending, in regards to the final fight, needed more climax. The music is kind of lackluster in this game, if I'm honest. Very small team, so I understand that they can't pay attention to every area equally, but I think if they were limited on the budget for the music, they should have just put most of it into the final boss music and then made it like a banger, because that would have really sold the climax of the game. The fact I had to turn on my own music speaks to that. But anyway, let's quickly mute this. So, I would like to thank you guys for watching me play this game. I'm going to put the Discord in a chat real quick. If you'd like to join that for future stuff, I'll likely be switching up the game I'm going to stream. From next week on, I don't know what I'll be playing next, but I'll need to take a look. I want to thank you guys for watching. I genuinely really enjoyed sharing this with you, and I am really looking forward to making a video on this next month. That being said, me making a video next month, that's a whole month away. And it's likely you're not going to see any sort of intro for the game until then. So I think for the benefit of the people who weren't here at the start, I'm going to replay the anime intro I did for it. And then we're going to end the stream. So again, thank you guys very much for watching. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.